you still published a defamatory hit piece fully knowing I was innocent just so you could enrich yourself in your $10 million studio. Sharp, but deeply unethical, dangerously misleading, and illegal. I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it.
Oh, dong! Chad, is it just me, or does it not really feel like he debunked a lot of what Coffeezilla said? I think it's just like some inaccuracies, but most of it seems pretty on point.
But if he does the effort of reaching out personally, and then reaches out to your manager on multiple occasions, and then when he finally has enough notoriety and reaches out to you personally and you still don't respond, at what point do you take responsibility? Like where along the line are you in charge for fuck-ups? When along the line are you responsible for your own actions? If you're reached out to, all right, via personal means like Instagram and via auxiliary means like your manager, at some point it's on you. I'm getting pissed off.
This is still a project that should have no backers. He hired 3 fucking criminals to run it with him. There's no amount of background checking. There's no communication. Everyone did lose money on it. There is no reason that this should continue to exist. What he should do is apologize to everyone that lost money and just fucking refund their investments. Just eat shit on it and move on if you want to continue to try and have a good reputation. This is very easy to continue going back and forth with the finger pointing. If it's not a scam and you really are working on it, why the complete radio silence with your community? And even if he was, you can still say, hey, we're going through legal trouble, but we're still working on the game. We're not a scam. We're working on it. And what about the handmade asset, or the handmade art, which was proven to be stock photos? Is he going to address that? This is just too short to address all of the actual evidence that Coffeezilla submitted.
The idea that you have a developer with 30 employees working on a project and you haven't penned out any contract? You're not getting any money? You've got 30 engineers working on a project? That's a huge team of people. You've got 30 engineers working on a project, and you don't know what the that is a wild claim to me. That sounds like a wild claim. But he might say that actually in like 2 minutes, and I shouldn't have paused this, so my bad. Oh my God, my brain. You ever have migraines because your brain is growing so fast that it just can't fit inside your skull? How I said that number was bull. There's no shot this guy is penning. No, not penning any kind of contract. He doesn't have anything in ink, and he's spending $50,000 a week with 30 employees? No shot. That's a large company. Well, that's like a mid-sized company. You got 30 employees? No shot. You're accepting work like this and you're getting some kind of deal. Don't believe.
If you didn't watch the whole 3-part series, there was a few allegations that were made. So there was a whole bunch of text exchanges that were shown, basically showing that off the jump, the intention was to make money. But Logan Paul says the intention was to do, he had this vision and he really wanted to see it through. But the texts are showing that money was a big priority. In all honesty, Logan could have just kept it a buck and said, well, this is a project. I'm investing millions of dollars into this, or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I want to make a kickback on this. Yeah. And everyone would have said, well, that's understandable. But Logan is pretending as though money was not a motive at all. He keeps ignoring it too. Even though the text exchange that Coffeezilla shows that money was most definitely a priority, even if Logan's saying it wasn't.
You know, crypto and NFTs is right with bad actors. Why did you leave your vetting up to a guy who was a fraud, who you didn't vet yourself? Eddie Ibanez is not part of the Logan Paul team. Who on your team was vetting Eddie Ibanez? You're taking no accountability. If you're going to launch a project that you're going to push to the masses, push to millions, do your own fucking vetting before you push it and take people's fucking money. There has been no accountability from Logan. He thinks that because he's putting on this very serious tone, and I'm saying it like this, that it's instantly believable, that everything just goes away. No, take some fucking accountability, you prick.